is another hot and sweaty day. The sun is out, we are piping, and our trail ahead for the day looks pretty good. We are heading right up into that mountain, into the clouds today. Hopefully, all being well, if we make it that far. And then from there on, we're following the coastline the whole way down, and we'll see where we end up staying the night. We don't know, we'll wait and see. Time to get the shorts on.
Yeah, it is warm today.
Out of my mind, how could I be so blind? How could I not see? Awake on the floor, looking up, wanting more. This is so unreal. I must have been wrong. Guess your love is strong for him. Why would it not be? He's always there for you. I keep living alone, way so far from home. Free, but ready to flee from this all. Oh, to be standing on your own.
This is pretty much what 90% of our day has looked like today. Just a complete rock scrambling match.
Yeah.
And it has been really tough. But we're getting there, we're getting there.
All hands needed.
The rocks are actually slippy today, even though it's been really dry. So we don't really know what that's about. But yeah, it has been very tough. We've got very little ground actually covered today. We've only done like 8 or 9k so far. We've only got maybe another 2 hours of daylight left.
We've just
But-
had to be extra careful moving across because we
Definitely.
have been on the ridge this entire time as well.
Yeah, and it's just been
So-
up and down and up and down and up and down and through wee tight gaps and up slippy rocks. So
It has been enjoyable though.
it has. It's just been tired and tough.
You knocked me down, swept my feet off the ground, left me on the floor. Hard to resist, got me looking like this, like no one before. 'Cause I must be strong.
It is now 4:15, nearly. We have about 15 minutes until the sun goes down, and we have yet to find a campsite. And we are right on top of a ridge the whole way along the coast here, and there is nothing but rock the whole way around us. So it looks like we're going to have a really rough night's sleep and sleep in the rock somewhere in the tent. We did see a wee place back here, maybe about 5 or 10 minutes. That was flat enough looking, but it was rock, and we're hopefully going to go back there and see what we can make do there. So a rough night ahead. Buzzing, woo! Good morning.
Morning.
How'd you sleep last night?
You know what? For sleeping on top of rocks, it was actually quite comfortable.
Not too bad.
Yeah. I'd give it a 7 out of 10.
Whoa, that was really generous. I was
Well-
thinking like maybe like a, well, yeah, okay.
I think for
5 or
the
6.
circumstances, you have to
Yeah.
give it credit. This
Fair
looks
enough,
like
fair
it
enough.
should have been hell.
Fair.
I still have my eye mask on. Like, what are you still doing, there, mister?
No. Ridiculous. I think this is what I'm going for today though.
Mm-hmm. Is that your look? Last night we had to make the decision to settle here for camp, and as you can see it looks a bit ropey, but we made do. We have, as always, our camp mats underneath. Then Owen had an extra sleeping bag, so we put it down as a base, and then we had our own sleeping bags. We put our bags up at the top of the tent as always and use them as pillows. And then Owen has his coat that he uses as a pillow, and I have that little tiny thing that's my pillow. But you know what? For the circumstances that it was,
We were happy enough. It was cozy.
it actually was.
We have had much worse sleeps and much worse campsites. Whoa. And we even had to peg the tent down with stones because there was obviously nowhere we could put the pegs. This is how our tent was supported last night.
It hardly moved.
All these
though.
big rocks.
It hardly moved.
Yeah, it didn't move at all. It was really secure. There was no wind. It was a really peaceful, calm night. And yeah, it was all good.
When you compare it to some of the places that we have had grass pitches, it was like some of them have been lumpier and bumpier than what that was. The packing of the bag. I think I've got it down to a T at this stage.
So you would imagine at this stage we'd be used to packing up the tent and we would do it in no time. Pure lies. It takes us like at least 2 hours to pack everything up and to get going on the road again. And we don't know how. Every morning it's the same thing.
Well,
what have I done?
I have to take about an hour extra from Owen to actually wake up.
Actually, it takes so long to get up in the morning.
What?
Like this morning I was up at 6:30. You got up at like what, 8 o'clock?
No, I was up
Yeah, it was like 10 to 8.
7.
That's a lie,
Half
it was like
7.
10 to 8.
No, it was 7:30. Thank you very much.
Lies.
But he sets his alarm way earlier and he knows I'm not going to get up, but he still insists on getting up, so that's your fault.
Yeah, you want to get up for
And
sunrise.
clouds always cover the sun.
But you don't know that until the day, so you can't risk it. You have to get up and see.
And there's always clouds.
Most of the time there's clouds.
See? So I'm taking a my beauty sleep.
You need it. So our campsite for last night was just way down there in this wee dip here. What views this morning though. Woo!
I think up there and over there is probably easier.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, the bags make it so difficult.
It's so difficult.
Hold on, wait up just a minute now. What are you doing to me? Hold on, I'm awake, dreaming.
We've been walking this morning for about an hour or so, but we actually are planning to come back off the trail to go down to a beach that's like another maybe 5 or 6k away according to the map anyway, but I'm reckoning it's going to be like 10k. We need to get some more water, we need to get more charge, and the weather looks like it's going to turn again on us. The weather apps are not on our side for the next week or so by the looks of things, but we're hoping that the apps are going to change as the week continues, but we'll take it from there. At the moment we're just enjoying the views from up at the top of this peak, and we think we're going down into that wee cove in there.
One more peak to go and then we're going down.
We got this.
We got this. Potsafuda. That's what it says. Potsafuda. We're heading to Potsafuda.
Let's go.
What are you doing to me? Wait a
We're nearly there.
Woo!
The last peak of the day awaits. And then we're heading straight down towards the coast where hopefully there's a beach of some sort for camping the night.
Roddy might get a wee bath.
We bath in the beach. That'll be alright, we wash down in the sea. I reckon the sea is cold at the minute. I'd say it should be chilly. We were in it like the other day to be fair. But like I'd say at the minute it's chilly. Like. We made it.
We made it! I can't wait to get this bag off.
all the time. Hold on, you must be playing tricks with time. What are you doing?
Oh, we slippy.
What I give to make you mine. What are you doing to me? Wait a second, take it slow. Wait a second, don't you know? You're messing with my sense of time.
So we managed to get a lift with a car down part of the mountain to a main road. We're heading, or attempting now to head to a wee town called Burla to stay the night. But they were going a different direction, so they dropped us off. And now we're at the side of the road again, attempting to hitch another lift. Hopefully the whole way to the town this time, but we'll wait and see how we get on. Walking towards Burla. With an hour and 10 minutes. This is what has come to, thumbing a left at the side of the road. Not happening. We were actually planning staying in the tent tonight, but we checked out accommodation in the area. It was dirt cheap. It was like €20 a night in like a proper really nice like hostel that's just been done up, and we've got our own private bathroom and stuff, and it's really fresh. And yeah, the weather's changing, it's giving rain for the morning again, so we thought instead of getting up to a wet and rainy tent on a rainy day, we'll wake up in a nice bed. And this was always going to be the plan tomorrow anyway, was to move on to this next town and stay there in accommodation. So we're just doing it a night earlier, really.
Really,
so,
we've just pushed ourselves a wee bit extra today, get those miles in today, and
all's good to go.
the same.
Yeah.
So we were walking for like maybe 15 minutes on the main road coming to Burla here, and we were able to come off the main road and walk into the wee town. So currently we've been walking on the promenade here for like maybe half an hour now, so it's actually been a lovely walk. But we are on our way, we're in a rush, we're on our way to the bus station. There's a bus in 25 minutes, and it's going to take us on up the coast, and we're hoping to stay there for hopefully 2 nights. But yeah, we are in a panic and really need to get there, so let's keep trucking. So we're absolutely raging. It's the only way to put it, isn't it? We have been walking around this place, Burla or Brela or Brella. So we've been walking around Brella now for a couple of hours probably, looking for a bus stop, and we've missed like 3 buses because they all go from different bus stops, and I don't even know at this stage. So we're sitting on the next bus stop that we think is the right bus stop, but this one actually looks like one. The other ones were just sides of the road, so it was a bit dodgy like. But we've our accommodation booked for tonight, which is like a 20-minute drive down the road, and at this stage we just want to be there like.
And we can't even like just pitch the tent somewhere because we've booked and paid for accommodation, because we thought like the whole day was going well. We'd like looked at buses, they were all grand, and then whenever we tried to find the stops, it was just
went really downhill real quick like. And the bus stop is on the side of a main road, so like earlier today we were walking along a bit of a main road, then we got off it to get into this town to have like a look around for the bus, but it actually ended up being back on the main road, so we just had to end up walking along in the town to try and find some steps back up to the main road, because the stretch that it was on you couldn't have possibly walked, and especially not at this time of night like. So we're camping out now at this bus stop in pure hope and faith that this bus is going to show up for us, so fingers crossed. So yesterday was just one of those days. Things were not going our way, and yeah, the last we were talking we were in a bus stop waiting on a bus to show up that we had no faith in, so we waited about an hour and a half on it and ended up having to ring a taxi to take us to the next place. So
something we never do at home. We don't take taxis.
Yeah, we
never take taxis.
We walk everywhere. Anything to save money we do, but it was far too dark. It was a complete main road and walking wasn't an option basically at this stage. So yeah, we are now in Makarska, and we accommodated last night. We were 2 very happy people to see our accommodation and our bed last night, to say the least. But yeah, so we got here last night at like maybe 9 o'clock. It was later than we thought, and the reason we're here is because it was giving rain for the next couple of days, and this morning we've got up and it's a lovely day. So typical, but yeah, so we're here for tonight again, and then it's giving rain tomorrow, so we might have to stay an extra night, but we'll wait and see. But it's actually a beautiful place. We're just going to chill here and kind of look around a wee bit. So Ruddy's get up today is, I'm sick of my boots and I don't want to wear them no more.
What are you sliding?
Look at this though.
This is today's look. Socks and sandals.
You happy about it?
Not really, but like, have to do what I have to do. I lost my shoes, didn't I? So we've discovered that rubbing a lot of these statues is lucky in certain parts, and this one clearly has a lucky part.
Her nose, obviously.
Her nose, her golden nose. Not her golden boob.
We literally just seen that boat drive in and there was loads of seagulls following, so we knew it was full of fish. It's literally just pulled up and there's people queuing on the side of the like promenade buying fish straight off it. Like, it's not the first time we've seen it, but like it's just so mad that it happens fresh. That's what it is.
Freshest fish you'll ever get, that.